The world I find myself in is a strange and wondrous place, full of mystery and adventure. I never expected to find myself here, but I am ready to explore and uncover the secrets of this unknown land. I can feel a sense of excitement and anticipation as I take my first steps into the unknown, ready to discover what lies ahead. I can already tell that this journey is going to be an unforgettable experience. Having decided to explore the unknown world, I set off on my journey. I was filled with excitement and anticipation as I began to move forward, eager to discover what awaited me. I had no idea what I might encounter, but I was determined to find out. I might encounter, but I was determined to find out. As I walked, I felt the sun on my back and the wind in my hair, a reminder of the freedom I had taken for granted. I was ready for whatever the journey had in store for me. The animals of the forest had a special gift for the adventurers. After spending time in the forest, the adventurers realized that the animals had been watching them and had taken a liking to them. They had seen the adventurers' curiosity and kindness, and so they decided to give them a gift. As a sign of their appreciation, the animals brought the adventurers a special stone that glowed in the dark and sparkled like a diamond. The adventurers were amazed by the beauty of the stone and thanked the animals for their kindness. As I prepared to leave the forest, I took a moment to reflect on my journey. I had discovered a magical world full of secrets and wonders, and I had been blessed with the gift of friendship from the animals. I felt a deep connection to the forest, and it was hard to say goodbye. I knew that I would never forget the memories I had made here, and I was filled with a sense of peace and joy at the thought of returning one day. With a heavy heart, I said goodbye to the forest and began my journey home. Taking a deep breath, I stepped into the forest. The trees were tall, and the air was cold. I could feel the dampness of the soil beneath my feet, and the smell of the pine needles was strong. As I made my way further in, I could hear the rustling of the leaves and the chirping of birds in the distance. Everywhere I looked, I could see the beauty of nature all around me. I had never felt more alive. The excitement of the unknown lay ahead, and I was ready to explore. As I ventured further into the forest, I began to hear strange and mysterious sounds. They seemed to come from all directions, and I felt a chill run down my spine. I was both intrigued and scared, but I knew I had to find out what was making the noises. I slowly crept forward, trying to be as quiet as possible. As I got closer, I realized the sounds were coming from a small pond, and I could make out the shapes of some strange creatures swimming in the murky water. I had never seen anything like it before, and I knew I was in for an adventure. The sun shone brightly through the trees, casting a warm glow on the forest floor. As the explorer ventured further, they noticed the forest coming alive with the sounds of birds chirping and insects buzzing. A gentle breeze rustled the leaves, creating a peaceful atmosphere. The explorer felt a sense of awe and wonder as they looked around, feeling like they had stepped into a different world. They continued on their journey, eager to see what else the forest had in store. I stepped further into the forest, amazed by the beauty of the trees and the sounds of the birds singing in the distance. As I continued to explore, I spotted some small, furry creatures scurrying around the trees. I slowly approached them, and to my surprise, the animals didn't run away. Instead, they allowed me to get close enough to get a better look. I was delighted to see that they were friendly and curious. I was able to pet and interact with them, and it felt like I had known them for a long time. It was a magical moment, and I knew I had made some new friends. As I ventured deeper into the forest, I started to make new friends. I was welcomed by the birds that flew around me, singing their sweet songs. I was also greeted by the other animals, such as the deer, squirrels, and rabbits, who were curious to meet me. I was amazed by the way they interacted with me, as if they knew me for a long time. I felt a strong connection to them, and I could tell that they felt the same way. As I continued to explore the forest, I felt more and more connected to the animals, and I knew that I had made some new friends. The animals had a secret that they kept hidden from the humans. They were able to communicate with each other in a language that only they could understand. They used this language to share stories, secrets, and even warnings with each other. As the humans explored the forest, they noticed the animals acting differently. They were quieter and more alert, and seemed to be aware of something that the humans were not. Little did the humans know that the animals were sharing a secret that they were determined to keep. The explorer eagerly set off to explore the forest, eager to learn more about the animals and their secret language. With each step, the explorer felt a sense of wonder and awe. The trees were tall and majestic, and the sunlight glinted off the leaves and branches. The air was filled with the sound of birds and the smell of fresh flowers. The explorer couldn't help but smile as they took in the beauty of the forest. Every now and then, they'd catch a glimpse of an animal peeking out from the bushes, watching them curiously. The explorer felt a strong connection to the animals, and they knew that this was a special place. As I ventured deeper into the forest, I began to feel the magical energy that seemed to be emanating from the trees and the creatures that lived within. Everywhere I looked, I saw something new and exciting. The trees seemed to have a life of their own, swaying in the wind and humming with the mysterious energy. The animals that I encountered were so gentle and kind, and I soon realized that this place was indeed filled with a special kind of magic. I felt a connection to the forest and its inhabitants that I had never experienced before.
If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update from us. We'll be bringing you more exciting stories and videos like this one. See you next time.